Ed Whalen in now with sports. Ed, bad news for hockey fans tonight. The latest NHL plan is rejected by the players.
Ouch. You got to say ouch, don't you? But I don't know. This was the offer that was made, when was that? Last night. And it apparently involved a system whereby teams that had salary totals above the league average would be taxed. Bob Goodnow, the union chief, said it was a different approach to the same old thing. Well, at least talks haven't broken off, because tomorrow the players will make a counteroffer, but methinks we're in for the long haul on this one. What a tough time for sports fans.
If this were a normal sports year, fans would be making their picks for the World Series. The playoffs would be underway. Instead, it's day 55 of the '94 strike. It would be back to the ice for the NHL. Instead, their season is postponed pending a contract agreement. And the NBA would be gearing up for its traditional early November start. The players' contract expired at the end of last season, and no deal has been hammered out. Unlike baseball, the NBA has a salary cap. The players want to eliminate it. It's one of the sticking points in the current contract stalemate.
There has never been a work stoppage in the NBA, but perhaps well aware of what has happened to baseball and hockey this season, basketball's commissioner is already working damage control.
It is our intention to visit with our players and negotiate the kind of arrangement that we've always managed to negotiate.
Stern denied reports that a secret vote would be taken to lock out players prior to November 15th. That's the day they're scheduled to receive their first paycheck. For the fan, it's a grim picture. No baseball, no hockey, and a question mark surrounding basketball.
The Heritage Point Golf Course near Calgary played host today to the Senior Series Pro-Am. One of the pros to watch is a former well-known trick shot artist who's now on the competitive trail. Ron Manns reports.
This is Wedgie Winchester today.
Just don't throw the back out.
But this is the wedgie most people know about. The trick golfer who for the past 21 years did over 50 demonstrations a season while working as a head pro. But this week he is competing in his first ever seniors tournament, a major adjustment to his thought train.
Well, see, that's the big word, think. Yeah. You see? Because if you don't compete, you don't play in tournaments and stuff, when you do get out there to play in a golf tournament, you don't think right. You know, you make silly mistakes that you normally wouldn't do if you're playing competitive every week, you see. And it's kind of ironic because this is where I did my first trick shot exhibition in Canada, too, right here in Calgary.
There are a number of guys who play senior golf who are pros in other games. Most notable here is former New York Yankee pitcher Ralph Terry, who played on 7 pennant-winning baseball teams and was on the mound in 5 World Series.
Certain things from baseball helped me when I brought them over into golf. You know, I could mentally deal with winning and losing and playing in front of people. And golf will embarrass you. You know, all sports will embarrass you. So I learned, you know, just playing weekend golf is one thing. Tournament golf is another. It's more, you practice more and you play more and you can get better. People don't realize how good they can get if they play on a regular schedule.
Okay, we've gone from legends in trick golf to legends in baseball to let's go to legends in local golf in the senior ranks, and a gentleman named Bob Wiley who's standing here on the tee. Mr. Wiley, I see you're in the group today with Wedgie Winchester playing with these pros in this Pro-Am. How different will that be for you?
Well, I don't think it'll be any different. You know, I played with him in a couple of times in the U.S. Senior Open, so no, I'm looking forward to playing and looking forward to having a good time out there, really, basically is what we're out here for, and hopefully they'll do well.
Bob added if he happens to see a few things these pros do that can help his own game, well, hey, he's not against finding out how they do them and incorporating those things into his own repertoire. At the Seniors Series at Heritage Point, Ron Manns for Calgary 7 Sports.
A Stampeder was chosen today as one of the CFL stars of last week. Will Johnson got the nod as Lineman of the Week. And speaking of outstanding Stampeders, Mark McLaughlin is really making his mark these days. He's now the all-time Stampeder scoring leader, set for his 6th straight year of better than 200 points. Consistency has been his middle name.
I mean, Don Southern had a lot of success, both as a player and as a coach, and he came in a few years back, and I really didn't agree with his coaching techniques as far as place kicking went, and there was a little conflict there between the two of us, and I really felt that what he was trying to do hindered me in my ability as far as field goal kicking. And since Donna's left, I feel I've developed a little bit more confidence in what I'm doing now, and I get to do things on the field that I'm comfortable with as far as ball placement, who holds, how they hold, that type of thing. And I'm in a little bit more control now, and I feel very comfortable and things are going well.
And that's our look at sports.
Thank you, sir. And we'll be back right after this to wrap it up. Stay with us.